Hi everyone, so this video is regarding Translate Document API of Google Cloud Translations. So before starting with the code, I'll give a brief introduction about how this API works. So there are a few things which are necessary to run this API. First is the service account details. So you have to go to the Google Cloud Platform, and under Google Cloud Platform you will see IAM and administration, and you have to select the service account option from here, and you have to create a service account. And for the access, you have to give either the owner access or whatever access which needs to be given to access that API. So you will see a number of accesses here. You have to select that, and then you have to create the account. And after creating the account, you will be able to receive one JSON key. So you have to store that service account JSON key into some of your private folder or somewhere, so that it cannot be shared. And do not share that JSON key with anyone, because that has the access to your account. And regarding the cloud translation API, so this API mainly translate four kind of documents: docx, PDF, PowerPoint, and XLX. And there are different kinds of languages also which the API is able to translate. So this is the link doc/languages, and these are the languages which can be which your document can be translated to. Okay, so I'll start with the code now. So this is the code I have created. This is my project ID. Okay, the project ID, you will receive that project ID from here. You'll see my first project, and this is a project ID. And regarding the service account, I had already told you that you will receive a JSON key that you have to download, and I had stored that JSON key here. Now let us jump to the code. So these were the variables which I had defined globally, so that I can use them into my controllers and wherever I want to use them. So this is the main function. It takes two parameters. One is file name and other is MIME type. Both are very important and required also. And the file name and MIME type, you will receive that from here. So these are the MIME types which are required for the different kind of documents to translate them into the other formats. Okay, so let us start with how the process works. So you have to include two packages. One is translation service client and document input config. But before including them, I have to tell you that from where to install this. So this is the composer.json file. So you have to install this library, Google Cloud Translate. Okay, and the latest version of Gazelle HTTP that would be automatically downloaded, installed whenever you will install these packages through Composer. So now I'll jump over to the code, and so after installing, you have to include the vendor autoload file, and then you have to include the other classes. So these classes are the main classes which facilitates all the functions which are required to make this API work. Okay, so I have uploaded some sample documents. So this is the sample document I have uploaded though. So I'll show you this document also. I'll open this document. One second. Translator examples, and yes, this is the document. Okay, so I want to execute shell command, and so this is a kind of sample document, and I'll change this document into some other language. So I have selected the target language as Hindi, as in India we mostly speak Hindi, so I'll select the language as Hindi. And these are the different functions which are required to access the document translated format and to print those or to write those documents into different files. That depends upon you, whether you want to write that in docx or whatever format you are trying to convert that file into. But keep in mind that you have to take the file into the bytecode format. So I have used file get contents. I have stored one file, so whenever you will upload the file, that file will stored somewhere into your server. You have to take the path and pass that path into file get contents, This will this will like convert the file into the byte code format, and after that you have to pass into the document input config. So this function contains mainly two parameters, mainly like multiple parameters, but these two like this array is very important. So you have to first pass the content, and dollar content will contain the byte format of this file, and second is the MIME type that you will also receive whenever you will upload the file, and you will receive that under the files array, the global array. Okay, so after that you have to call this translate document API. It will contain the formatted parent, that is the project ID which I had shown you, the global parameter, target language, and document input config which contains your initial file and MIME type. So this is the condition. If there has any translation, so it should work, else it should not work. And so after that, if it has translation, I have created one file. Okay, so this file, what it does is create a file into our server, and then these are the two functions which are used to get the byte stream output, and you have to just that store that byte stream output or somewhere, like if you can store that in your variable and you can use that variable afterward, or you can write directly into the file. And just I have echoed the file name, and you'll see this file name will be the translated file. So now I'll give you the live demo, so how it works. I had uploaded this code into the server, so I'll show you how this task is working. So this was the main. So the sample document which I had shown you, if I'll click on the sample page and I'll hit this API, so it worked, and yeah, it gave me like the echo, that address which I had echoed. So I'll open this document. I have to just copy this path and WordPress dev slash web content document. I did open and see the document is translated into Hindi language. So this was all about translated document. If you have any doubt, please drop the comment and let me know if any doubt, or if you are facing any errors. While I was developing, I was working on this API, I found one error that was some IAM issue, and that was because of my service account was not created properly. So I have to create that again. So if you ever find that service account issue, then do let me know that also. I'll give you the solution. Thank you so much. Have a nice